don't think I've ever seen members of the IA and the Teamsters agree on anything. The genesis of this legislation came from a town hall that we held about 2-3 years ago, and there was a guy who came up to me, and he had tears in his eyes. And he was a father of 2 kids, and he worked in the entertainment industry. And I don't remember exactly what he did, but he wasn't, a big star. He wasn't somebody who worked above the line. He was somebody who, like all of you out there, worked really hard to do a piece of the magic. And he came up to me at my town hall with tears in his eyes, and he said, "I have been away from my family for the last 10 months. My wife doesn't see me, my kids don't see me. I've had to be in Georgia to put food on my table." And that really had an effect on me. When you hear a father who is so frustrated that he is moved to tears, and you see the look in his wife's eyes, it really has a profound effect on you. Now, this bill has been a very, very long journey, and the journey is not over, and that's why it is so important that you are here today. There are those who say that this bill is just for corporations. It's for the big studios. How many of you in the crowd, how many studios are there in the crowd today? All right, now how many working men and women are in the crowd today? Last time I checked, the taxes you pay fund schools from San Diego to Eureka. Last time I checked, the magic that you make draws tourists to the whole state of California from all over the world. Last time I checked, this industry was one of the last sources of middle-class jobs in the entire state of California in a world where middle-class jobs are evaporating every day. So we need you to keep up the pressure, keep up your good work, send your notes to the governor, tell him to sign a meaningful tax credit, tell him to sign AB 1839. Thank you. And this is my great joint author, the star of Pirates of the Boca Negra, Mr. Raul Bocanegra.
Thank you so much. Let me just tell you that there are no stronger champions for this industry and for this program. To change the program, make it more meaningful, so we're not losing 16,000 jobs over 10 years like we have before, than Senator Kevin De Leon and Assemblyman Mike Gatto. These are strong champions for the industry. They are not just advocates and stewards for their districts, but for the entire state of California when it comes to working families. I'm going to be brief, because there are other champions on this stage that you need to hear from Ian Calderon and Matt DeBobney, who are now called Mad Men. I don't know how. I wasn't on that list. And the rest, like Richard Bloom from Santa Monica and over, and Ted Lieu. Let me just say what a difference a strong campaign makes. A couple years ago, as a staff member, I worked on the first extension of the program here, of the existing program. And there were doubters out there. There were people saying, well, it's a giveaway to the folks in Hollywood. It doesn't really bring meaningful return on investment. After all of you sending letters, joining the rallies in Burbank and in San Francisco and elsewhere in California, people aren't talking about that anymore. The debate is really about the number. And that's what we need to do here, is to, as Mike Gatto said a couple of days ago, land the plane on this one. We need to land the plane so that we have a bill that has a meaningful, robust number so we can compete with other states, like New York, like Louisiana and Georgia and other countries too. And the only way we can do that is by having a new program and a program that has meaningful money so that we can keep good-paying union jobs in California. So we can keep all the other jobs that come as a result of filming in California, like Chef Robert in Van Nuys and elsewhere. I think I saw him around here. Yeah, right? And the caterers and the flowers and all the multiplier jobs that we get when we invest in an industry that not just is a signature industry for California, it's an indigenous industry. It started here in this great state. So we need to keep it. Because you can't be here in 10 years trying to figure out how to save the industry because after we've lost it. And now what I want to do is hand it over back to Art so that he can introduce to you other strong champions for this 1839. Thank you so much.